welcome back to my channel if you're subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you pause the video right now and hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram for updates on what I'm posting and to be more involved in my videos. I'm trying this new camera setup. I don't know if you guys like it, but hopefully I kind of like it. Today I'm going to be talking about tips on applying to college. I am a senior in high school and I just finished my college applications like a month or two ago probably. It was really stressful, but I did get through it just like you will. I did apply to 8 schools and I do have some tips on just how to make it an easier process. Before I start the video, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. It has been a long road from 0 to 200 definitely, and even 100 to 200. It's been a very long journey. So thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. It means a lot to me. Now for the tips. My first tip is that you should know where you want to apply before senior year starts. If you're a junior right now about to go into your senior year, then you're at a perfect position. You should be looking at colleges and making that list of schools you definitely want to apply to. It will just make it so much less stressful and a lot easier on your counselors, and they'll have more like resources available to help you. So definitely just use that summer between junior and senior year to be looking at colleges and making the list of where you want to apply. My second tip is to make a document, or like even just write down in a notebook everything that you have to do for each school. For me, since I'm applying to film colleges, I had like regular applications and then creative applications, so it was adding up. What I did is I made like a chart for each school and I wrote down each thing I had to do, like an essay, a film, short answer, that sort of thing. And then after I completed it, I checked it off. It will just make everything a lot easier to see what you have and haven't done and what your next steps have to be. My plant was falling over. My next tip is don't wait till like a week before the deadline to do your whole application. My earliest deadline personally was November 1st, and I started those applications in literally like September. If you wait till the week before, you're gonna be so much like more stressed out and you're not gonna do your best work on it because you're gonna be rushing. So this is probably like my biggest piece of advice, is to make sure you give yourself enough time to be able to do your best work. Tip number 4 is do not turn your application in the day before it is due, or even worse, on the day of the deadline. I always gave myself at least a week, just because technology can be dumb sometimes. Like you'll think you turned something in and it turns out you didn't, and you have to get it in by the deadline. So give yourself that buffer room of about 1 week, just to make sure, God forbid anything happens, you have that time to like fix anything and go back. My next piece of advice is literally so important. It can save you so much time. Save all of your essays and short answer like writings. Do not get rid of them. Almost every school has different like prompts and essay that you have to write, but you can usually like keep your original essay and reword it to fit the next school's prompt. I had a lot of those and I was able to reword like one essay for almost all of them. My next tip is to use the Common application if it's possible. The Common app is one application that you fill out, has like everything, your grades, your clubs, like extracurriculars, everything on it, and then you can send it off to multiple schools right from that site. So as you can imagine, it saves tons of time. Like imagine filling out that same application for every separate school. Now you can just fill out one and send it off to them all. Ask for your letters of recommendation as early as possible. Your teachers are going to be asked by multiple students to write letters of rec, so to give them enough time to write the best letter for you, give them time. Don't ask them like a week before the deadline. Also, check how many letters are needed for each school. Most of my schools didn't even need one, and if they did, they only required 1 or 2, but you could send up to like 3 or 4, and I always sent the max amount just because it can't hurt you. Their letters can only help you and like make your application better. My next 2 tips are about the college essay. My first tip about it is to use your teachers, especially your English teacher. I think at my school personally, and probably every school, like the first lesson that you're going to do as a senior is like the college essay lesson. If you can have your English teacher read it, even if it's not a part of your class, you can just ask them. And don't stop at your English teacher. You can ask any teacher to read it, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa. Get as many opinions as you can. At the same time, your college essay will not make or break you. Yes, it's important, but it's not as much as like, oh, they're terrible at writing. The admissions office just wants to know more about you, your life, who you are, and what makes you you. So when you're writing your essay, don't think of it as such like a technical paper. Just tell a story about yourself that makes you who you are. My last tip that I want to say definitely is the most important in this video. Be proud of yourself. No matter what happens, if you get in or not, who cares? I mean, obviously you care, but you worked so hard, you tried your best, you got the grades, you were in the clubs, you filled out all those applications. You should be proud of yourself. Trust me, I know how stressful it is to fill out those applications, to apply, to be waiting for the answer, but no matter what, you did an amazing job and you are going to have the best life ever and it can only go up from here. Just be proud of yourself and all your hard work and it will pay off, I promise. That is all my tips today. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do more like advice videos about like high school or college, that sort of thing, because I have a lot of advice on that. I'm literally going through it right now. Make sure to click the subscribe button to see my videos every Tuesday and Friday. Follow me on Instagram to keep updated on my videos and to be more involved in them when I do like Q&As and interactive videos, that sort of thing. All my other social media will be linked in the description. And one last time, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. I love and appreciate every single one of you. See you in the next video.